Hmm. Everybody lost about 2 or 3 uh, oops on the zombies. First to act is Cecil. Okay. Hmm. That zombie 5 will go up, I think. Which bonus will you go for? Some alliances issues. Okay, he's going for only putting on 1 stack. I think he will try to have a bonus over here. Maybe after. I don't know if we'll take it this time because of the 3 here is quite annoying. And he needs to worry about this if the 7 is going down. I don't know if he knows the zombie pathing. Yeah, exactly. And maybe he will sit or will attack one more. No, he will sit here for next turn. He wants to see where the zombies goes. Want to get too low. Second position, Johnny. Interesting start. Okay. See Pentix showing us the bonuses. There are about 3, 4, and 5. With a 2, I think, down bottom here in the. He has an easy bonus to take. The only question is where is that stack of zombies goes? So he can take it and maybe fortify, or he wants to wait. Yeah, he's waiting. I think he's afraid of from the zombies, so he wants to have at least 7. Zombies usually double up in the first turn, so you want to at least the double up like -1 or something. So you want to match that number at least. Okay, so he has an 8 here. It be enough. 5 the 7, the 4 would be vulnerable if 7 somehow passed through here. Isn't with not enough flow. Okay, blue, which is Pentix. Yeah, he doesn't care. He just takes the bonus and hope for the best, I guess. Casting the odds. Um, this is not a well guarded bonus, and he can guard even from the 5. But okay, so he just guards this stack. Yeah. So if the 5 really wants to break him, it will break him, and if he wants to take out his 4, maybe that's the pathing. I guess he maybe knows the pathing better. Yeah, that's an easy decision for Elitar here, taking the carbon bonus. There is no zombies near here. He knows that that 7 is not gonna travel through here. Maybe the 5 can go, but long shot, so he only guards this place with a 5, like exactly like the zombie stack, which I think is going up. If I remember correctly. Mitch, the man himself, took a card up top, preserved this big stack with an 8. He didn't take any bonuses. Down. Let's see who gets. Okay, that's a 2 stack from C-Cell. Up. Okay, so now this 4 is safe. Because unless this 13 is gone. Okay. Let's see who loses more troops. Oh, this stack got. The zombie stack got stuck here. Okay. This. Oh, this will spread out 45 phase. I think black lost the most amount of troops, but he has his bonus. So he's okay with it. Well, maybe he can even go for later. So now Cecil will go for his bonus, I think. No, 5 on his border. He will roll it once, manual. Oh, that's high level strategy over here. Manual roll it down, so he doesn't need to keep it too much. Need to roll it again. No, don't leave it. Ah. Now we don't have the bonus. Okay, he does have, but okay, and he can guard with a 4. So I guess that he calculated that's enough. He can put 4 in both, even a 5 here. 6. So that should be enough to guard from this stack. Next is Johnny. He will do. Johnny. He is taking his bonus, and he can guard it. 4 and 5 here is enough. Yeah, there is no big zombie stack that will. Only if the zombies get plus 3 instead of doubling, I think this can. Probably Pendix will maybe take his bonus also. So black. Okay. Pentix wants Blue to break black because he's weak and he has a bonus. Doesn't want him to come back in terms of count. Pentix is now more interested. No, don't. Even here at 3 is much. He needs to leave a 2. No, it's just because he's worried that the zombies get plus 3 instead of doubling. So this will become a 5. He cannot leave a 2 here. Or a 2 here. But he didn't want to take the bonus. He would have been left with 1, 3, and 2. Okay. Elitar with the bonus. After the zombies took a lot of. I guess we'll guard a bit. Start looking for second bonus. Might be the islands here. Let's check out the bonus map. Oh, the Ionian Islands. Plus 3. Currently have a plus 3 down bottom, I think. And basically the bonus that Cecil have is a plus 4, and the bonus that Johnny have is a plus 3 as well. So yeah, he did take the second bonus. Trusting that nobody will break him, but maybe if Pentix is currently only interested in taking his own bonus and doesn't want to start more. Mitch is without. He's taking the top bonus over there. Let's see how much is it given. It's a plus 4. Oh. He gets it this turn. He only 2-point guard because he has a border here with Cecil. And he's also safe from the zombies. I didn't see in my games or any other games take this bonus. But it's a fine bonus. Isn't that? Maybe a 5 and a 4 here. Oh, you want a 1 bond? No, I think this connect. Connection might be. But I don't know. Zombies double up. More than double up. Okay, so this 8 will take this 4 out. A bad decision by Johnny, and he will. This will definitely hurt him. 5 does not connect to anything here. Even though it lost enough troops, that's fine. That's actually like the best result we could have had, because if that won like considerably, could have lost more. Cecil with his plus 4 bond, taking his second bond. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. So that's a plus 4 and a plus 2, plus 6 overall, same as Elitar. Yeah, turn later. Now does Johnny will hold his bonus? I will. Now it doesn't guard the inner. Oh, why? How does this connect? And if Pentix move, it's good again. Guess he doesn't want to screw him because he has a border next to him and he wants to take this bonus. He wants to be nice neighbor, good neighbor. 3 should be enough. All of these are 2. They will get 5 or 4, I think. Should be enough, and he didn't screw him over. Which he could have, but he didn't. So Elitar did maintain his 2 bonuses and the +6, and now he's in the troop lead. I think Mitch will surpass him. So the most hurting fish currently is Johnny. Pentix after they took too many turns to take their. Okay. Hey Mallory, what's up? Didn't read the chat for a while. Are you happy for how your tournament is going? Very exciting matches I saw. Ooh, Mitch is going for his second bonus, and it's not a small one. Let's see in the bonus map how big is it. It's a +4. So he's going for a +8 overall, more than anybody else. He's very ambitious. Yeah, they are. They're hilarious. No, it doesn't hold the bonus because this stack will break him. But maybe next turn. Maybe next turn he can hold it. Let's see if they will let him. 17 stack near the 9 of Pentix. That was so close. Oh, he's angry, but he should be happy because one more zombie over here and his game is lost. This stack goes all the way down. Don't be angry, be happy. You survived. I don't think the zombies will double up again. Let's see the troop count. Usually the zombies double up when they have less than 40%, I think, total troop count. So they have 130 divided by 5. That's 26. Yeah, they could double up. Maybe he needs to combine his stacks and let this stack roll him, because I think this will double and eat. I think this is bad news for him if they double up and don't get a +3. Let's see the top count in the end. 32. This would be like 20. You will get 6, 26. I think he can be in trouble. Okay. Maybe. If they get +3 is okay. If some of the players were next level, I think they will hit the zombies just to make this stack double up. Okay. So John is still trusting Pentix here to not move his 4. He's not guarding this spot. Or he's lightly guards. I don't think this will be enough. He really moves, but okay. Pentix will need to buff this. Those 5 will get this 3. 8. He needs 5s here. And if they double up, they will get to 9. 5s. See if anybody got like a clear key line. So I think Johnny and Pentix are near each other, so one can kill the other as the trade, etc. He is moving away. Okay, so he will lose this stack, I think, to the 7. No, he's coming back, but he will lose this stack to the 7 anyway. Why would you come back? Why would you come back? You lost this position. This position is lost. And maybe Johnny will lose his bonus also. Editar with the +6, the 2 bonuses. Still A-okay. And I think Johnny prevented Mitch for taking this second bonus. Maybe Mitch will be angry at. Elitar is fine against the zombies. He has great defenses. Mitch, if this 6 is next to this 7, or this 10. I think that not connected to the 10, maybe to the. Ah, what's up? In the PRT, yeah, I'm doing well. PRT is doing well. I think it's great. Yeah, I will get a haircut soon. My wife told me. So basically her decision at this point. Okay. By up. Okay. And they get only +3. So Johnny is okay for now. We just need to maintain a big stack over all times. Yeah, and they break Johnny. I talk about Cecil, so. Ooh, Johnny is very screwed. Okay, one position, 14 troops. Easy kill for the bounty points. Let's try to remember who needs the bounty points. If I remember correctly, Cecil, Pentix, and Mitch need the point to move on. And Pentix and Cecil will love a bounty. So Pentix. Pentix gets a bounty, get to 10, at least a tiebreaker going to the next round. I don't know if we'll go for it, but it's definitely a possibility. And he's the closest one. Oh man. One stack by Johnny, he knows what's going on. Does he trade? Does he go for it? 14? I don't think he can do it, even with the trade. He gets 10, 16, that's not enough. No. I think Johnny will survive. Trade. Even if he had a trade, he couldn't do it, I think. Hey Carter, what's up? Because he will get 16 and he needs to take out 16 here. A gamble. Okay, Elitar, group lead with his 2 bonuses, followed by Cecil, his 2 bonuses, plastics. Then Mitch, then Pentix, then Johnny. And he's going for the 3rd bonus? No. No, he's not. Because I don't think they will let him. What? This 4 for Mitch is going to get eaten by the zombies if he doesn't move it. And this 5 is also going to, yeah. The zombies will get +3, I think. I guess the 6 does not connect to them. Let's see. To combine them, I guess he knows the connection better than me. Okay, he didn't combine them. Zombies get +2. Diesel is fine. I think nobody's going to get broken this time. And Mitch did combine the stacks here. Everything is slowed down. I think the zombies are at their borders, they're the limits now. The only question is who is going to kill Johnny and when? That's the first question here. Because if you wait for him to have 4 cards, he will probably just trade before you, because he's early in the second in the trading order, and only Cecil is before him, and I don't think Cecil wants to go through all these zombies. Okay, so the second position of Cecil, which is important in these games if we want to survive, want to be spread out. Yeah. Really okay. Fenster. Johnny trades, trying to survive, not getting killed by Mitch or Pentix, I guess. They're the biggest threats now. For now. Maybe somebody kills him on... no, I don't think. If Pentix have a trade on 3, should he go for it? I think the answer is not. Because you lose 20 troops, you are staying with 5 cards, and then you need to worry who can kill you. Probably Elitar can kill him after this. I see gambles that Elitar doesn't have a trade. Then the only person with 4 will be Cecil. Will have a hard time killing. A harder time. But still can. Still can. Okay. I think nothing changed in terms of hopefully the troop count. Elitar will still be ahead. But Mitch with the bigger trade will be above Cecil. So let's see where he's going. It would just take a card and go back on the 4 here on here. He has 4 stacks and he keeps them even. Doesn't show any aggression. Mitch with the team trade. 12. Next is he goes for the kill. And is it surprising? Because he does need 10 points at least, or 11 points. We'll have the second trade. He will have the 15th trade. Yeah, this makes sense. Totally makes sense. Totally worth it. How much did he lose? I didn't see. 7. It was 19. And he gets 15. Totally worth it. And he is on the scoreboard. 3. Nice for him. Okay. So now he needs second place. If Mitch gets second place, he will go to the next round. That I guess will be his aim now. Maybe he will try to negotiate some deal with somebody. Alliance. Are the zombies up for doubling or something? No. Down now. Not yet. Maybe after the second one. Okay, Cecil. Taking card over here, the easiest card, and then he will buy back to his altered stack. He is in 2 position, but not really because they are just a 9 here. That maybe Mitch will move. Somebody will go for the Pentix with the lowest troop count, taking the easy card there. Going back passively. So now the question is, who will not have a trade on 4, and is he worth killing? Next trade is 20 Cecil, 25 Pentix, 30 and 35. Assuming everybody trades. Yeah, it will be very spicy. Oh, you said they're not showing the group 9 results? Okay. Then maybe we will need 11 and not 10 to go through. Okay, so Johnny was taken out. I want to remember how many points Johnny had. Johnny had 13 points. So Johnny is through to the Octofinal anyway. And Elitar trades early on 3 cards. And he's going for the Antic skill. Yeah. Failed fails. Oh, that's a big fail. They're both dead now. At least Pentix is dead. And he took out Mitch, so Mitch will not be able to kill Pentix easy. I think that's the purpose of it, and that was a nice move. Okay, interesting. Interesting move. That was spicy. Wanted spice? You got it. If you go around, I don't think he could do it, even if he goes around, because he needed to take out the 12 first. Also, now he just made it very hard for Mitch, and Mitch will not go for it. Maybe he will guard him. Maybe he will even guard. Guard here. Guard here if you know what to do it. No! Guard him. Screen is so small. Sorry, try to bigger. This one. For the comments. Better? Is it better, Carter? I should have checked the size better. Okay. So he did. Elitar did maintain his bonus, his one bonus, and he did. Okay, but because of the zombies took out the outer position here, I think. Wait, still is not going for it. Ah, he doesn't have a trade on 4. He doesn't have a trade on 4. Oh, that's such bad luck. If he had a trade, that would be easy kill, and I think winning the game will follow. But he doesn't have a trade on 4. Oh, that's so important. He will go for it anyway. He will go for it. No! Oh, I don't know how much percentage that was, but not enough, I guess. He will break. He will break Mitch just to get him lower in the troop count, I guess. Wait. Does Pentix have a trade? Yes. Okay. He survives. And let's remember, I think Pentix only have 7 points. He needs at least a bounty here. Or to get 3rd place. If he goes out now, he's out of the tournament. Cecil was so close to taking the game home. I don't think he should kill. Yeah, he should if he can, but he doesn't have the top count. It's not enough. He's going for it anyway? No, that's not enough. Yeah. I think anyone wants to take a kill now because they get a kill and 3rd place. So that's good enough for them. They just want to go through to the next round. So if Alitar think he can take the kill on Pentix now, he will do it. I think adding a 7 here is not enough, and I think he can't do it, but maybe with the double stack, he will add here, go through here, double hit the 29, maybe. Do you feel lucky? Maybe the zombie will take care of him? But then he's 100% dead. Hey Johnny, welcome to the chat. Oh, you really hope he died? Okay, I know why. I know why. Why you want him dead. That's obvious. He just wanted a kill. He just wanted one bounty. That's all. Elitar is thinking, doing like this. No, he's not going for it. Will not. Too late. So if Mitch trades, he can get a kill and secure with third place. So we will go through. I think he would just do it. Just do it. Get yourself in the top 48. You're going through. That's enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. Chat thinks that Pentix was a bit passive. Going for the Elitar kill. Interesting. Instead of the Pentix one. Why? Because he had more cards, I guess. And he secured kill anyway. Okay. But now Cecil will target him. But anyway, I think this secures Mitch place in the top 48 because he's now at least third with 2 bounties. Yeah, Johnny goes. You go to the next round with 13. No problem. I want to see what the trades are. Didn't see. I think it's 35 now. Yeah, I think Cecil can kill Mitch, and I think he will because he gets more cards there, and he wins the game. I think that's over. I think this 35 can get to this 15, even without adding here anything. You can just add here and go to the 28 here, I guess. I think this should be enough. 35. Everything here. Yeah, I think. Go for it. Totally do. Yeah. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Hey, Johnny, he did kill you both, but he's going to the next round. So at least he got that because he got second somehow. Maybe it was luck, but he did get second. Yeah. And raid. Mitch. No, Mitch was fine. Mitch was fine. He got the plus. He got the trade on you. He lost only 20 troops also, I think. So Pentix gets second, Mitch gets third, and Cecil wins the game with 2 bounties. Up there. Yeah. Okay. Let's go through the post game. See if anybody wants to talk to us. Hello. Hey, Pentix. Hey, Johnny.
Pentex, I have one question. I want to ask at the very beginning. Why did you leave a 6 on Athens, bro?
My middle stack?
Yeah, your middle stack screwed you and I. I mean, I feel like you or I, if we got lucky there, like, in all honesty, we shouldn't have made it that far because of our start. Elatar made a great play by knocking out the zombies early, but you basically cut off the zombies from ever touching them with that play.
Oh.
Like when you put on Athens, there's no way the zombies ever get to them, so they can do whatever they want. That's the reason why you enabled Elatar and Cecil to do whatever they wanted on the right hand side.
I wanted that bonus, but I needed my other bonus first.
I don't think that you or I were in a place to do that because of the way that we were positioned. Because I think Elatar made the play of the game by knocking out that zombie stack in the bottom. That's what I think. For sure, knocking out that zombie too. Because then the whole entire right hand side of the board was cut off, and you just kept on adding to that Athens territory, which cut everything off. with Mitch and Cecil being on the top right.
Okay. I think everybody is
Which,
here. Nice.
yeah, I think we're on here. Congrats, guys. Good games.
Good game, guys.
Congratulations to Cecil for the win. And I think most of you will go through. If I did my math correctly, Mitch will go through, Pentix will go through, Cecil is going through, Johnny and Elitar, I think, also. How many points do you
Yeah, I
have?
think Pentix and I were the only ones that really needed points there, and we both got enough to get us through.
I think Cecil also
Nice.
needed to avoid tie breaks. So
I was
Oh,
at
that's
10,
true. He
yeah.
needed just any kind of point. Yeah, that's
And
fair.
Mitch, why did you have to be on the guy with the last trade? Why couldn't you be like in the middle, bro? Like I live if you were in the middle. You had to
Yeah,
have the last
it's a
trade in
tough
order
spot.
to knock me out.
You know what I think got you,
mean,
Johnny, was you broke our alliance
Pintex
before
got me.
you broke our alliance before turn 1, and I think that just set you in a terrible spot.
No, like, and I brought up the Pintex before, and I think there was just something that he didn't see. And Cecil and Elitar, you can tell me if you guys didn't see it. That Athens territory, he cut off the whole entire right hand side, so y'all don't have to worry about the zombies the whole game. The only two people that had to worry about zombies were me and him.
So wait, Johnny, the double up that destroyed you, like, was it a double up or was it more than a double up?
Yeah, I mean,
missed it.
the issue is that Pintex kept all the zombies near him and I with his setup there. And I mean, I think that it was something that I probably wouldn't have noticed right away, but I noticed that it screwed us right away. Is that
No, I'm talking specifically how many
Elitar,
troops the zombies had there before they double up. Like, did
yeah.
you put an 8 or a 7 there?
Yeah, I think I had like a 5 there or something like that. But I mean, what I was saying is that the zombies were condensed near us because of that. And Elitar made a great
Yeah.
play at the bottom of knocking out the zombies to make it so me and Pintex had to fight the zombies the whole time. And with his 6 there was no harm to Cecil, no harm to Mitch, no harm to Pintex,
Cecil
no
was
harm to
very
Elitar
close
at
to
all.
losing the game, like with
Yeah.
the 17 stack there. He was
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
inch
Yeah.
away from
Up
like
top, yeah.
getting
I
destroyed
thought I was gonna go through.
and not
I
having the trade
knew
on
I knew
four.
either way that I was going up to Mitch though. So, but
Yeah,
missing
the
that
path
stack
was
would've
going to take
sucked.
it upward. Yeah.
So why did you think that it will not double up again? Because I think the count was very close. Why didn't you guys like fortify it back and let it roll into Mitch?
Could have.
Well, I was later in turn order than Cecil, and that was why I felt confident with my not putting a stack there, because I was watching his stack. And I mean, it could have doubled, and it could have been a nightmare for me for sure. But that was my logic, was I was later in that order, so I could always make the decision if he decided to move out of the way. He
So
couldn't
yeah,
let
you
him in
can-
the back door.
Okay, and I think Pentix was the most lucky guy here. How did you survive? what
Yeah.
happened there?
I think Elitar hitting Mitch out was how he survived.
Yeah, Elitar hitting
yeah,
my
probably.
stack is what happened.
That was a great play. That was a
Oh
great
yeah,
play.
super smart play. Super smart play. I hated it, but super smart play.
I don't know. That might have come back to bite me in the end. I don't know.
Well, that's why I went after you. I mean, between the two options was I'm gonna go after the guy that
Right.
hit my stack. But
Little revenge.
I still think it's the right play. That's why I did it.
Well, I thought it was because he had 2 cards instead of 1, but okay.
No, I mean the
That's
cards
the
probably
grudge.
weren't gonna. The cards probably weren't gonna come into play at that point. So
And have you guys seen zombies in this round at all, like set up like that? Only one stack, when I would say 70% of the board was zombies. And Elitar, like I said, I think he made a great play by knocking it out. It enabled his whole game.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one set up like that. It was just it felt like it was destiny for like me and Pintex to be in the corner, right?
It's definitely felt like the top left players get targeted just by the zombie pathing. But yeah, that was especially that way when Celatar took out the zombies in the middle there on the left.
I had nothing in the bottom, top right, bottom left, or anything. So I was kind of already in that top left regardless. But
Yeah, I had nothing on the islands once my first turn came up.
yeah.
So Mitch and Pentix, like, were you like heavily aware of how many points you need to go through, and were we dedicated to that goal, or just played to win and regardless?
Yeah, my plan was second and 1 bounty. That was what I was really shooting for. But once I got the second bounty, then third was fine.
And Pentix?
Yeah, I knew I needed at least one bounty to make it to the next round.
So you went for Johnny because of that?
Pindex didn't kill me.
No, he
Bitch
didn't.
did.
He didn't. He did. Sorry.
That's the reason why,
Yeah.
like, when I was talking earlier, was that it was
yeah.
me and Pintex against the world. You know, we just zero card and hope for second and third.
I thought Pentic should have gone for the red kill. I was surprised he didn't.
I didn't think he had.
It's the reason why I
he
moved to
had
the
the
right.
chance. I didn't think he had the chance and the troops there. Yeah,
He
that's
was
why-
down to 14 troops, but Pentix had his stack split there, so it would have been maybe a double tap may have worked, but it was close.
I don't think because
I
he
was
needed to
angry
go
enough
through
with that
zombies.
6.
He could have had 16 to hit a 1, a 1, and a 14. Because that's why I kept talking about Pendix killing Johnny, because that's what was in my mind, because and he didn't have the chance. He didn't have the chance.
I was angry enough about that 6 that I thought about adding troops there and just slow rolling it to get rid of it. But then that would have like set me in blue to die regardless.
For sure.
'Cause I
Did
just
you have
feel
cards
that
on
adding-
4, Johnny? Or
I had
did you
cards on
just hold
3.
them?
I had a
Okay.
wild card from my very first card, and then I had to trade it
Gotcha.
in, which was triggering.
Love that.
But I mean,
Dude,
being in
if you
the
moved
top
that
left-hand
2
corner, just,
earlier, I
like,
would've.
felt.
If you moved that 2 earlier, I would have moved my 6 earlier, but
I
that was-
moved it 2 turns, but my it was a 1 there for a while. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's just hindsight. Like, I saw it right away, but also I could see where you being in your position, you wouldn't have seen it because, I mean, both of us got kind of screwed in our spawn.
Yeah.
And
well, I started out just condensing troops together, and that's just where it happened to be. And then I wanted to hit that 2 of yours, but I didn't want to take your position out either.
Well, I think also hitting with your 4 screwed me too. I should have maybe added
Well-
more troops there, but I mean, I know the reason why you did it. That's the reason why I take my bonus the first round, but it did screw me. And like at that point, my game was sunk. But I didn't necessarily blame you directly for it because it was a good play for you.
I gave you your. The only thing I can do is I gave you that attack my territory because I can't guard that side anymore because there was
Yeah,
a
I just
7.
don't think I was strong enough to hit a 4. You know.
No, I was trying to tell you to guard that because I'm not going to guard it anymore, but
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to say.
That's what I was saying. Is like the zombies were just on top of us because they weren't anywhere else in the match, and everybody was generating so much that they just kept on stacking up on you and me, Pentex. Where it's like they were just waiting to come in the door.
and Johnny, you after Mitch, the zombies took out his second bonus. Like you moved in and prevented him from taking it. Was that on purpose?
He wasn't going to take that anyway. Elatar and Cecil already emoted about it. So it was a little bit different. I mean, and I had nowhere else to take a card that was quote unquote right for me. I thought about just adding troops down there and trying to make 2 positions and just consolidating up top. I thought about doing that, but then I think that's basically saying that my game's over and I'm just trying to survive. I'm not going to go for, taking the win.
Cecil, I was so confused on your alliance chat on that first time you were so mad at me. I could not figure out. I was like, I have no idea how
because
this
I
affects
didn't
him at
have
all.
I didn't have
Cecil would
what
just
was
send me a
that?
random thumbs down, dude. He just sent me like random thumbs down twice, like not even on mine or his turn. Just like
Oh,
a random
no, I think you were
thumbs down.
asking me to hit somebody, and I just lost
Well,
track of.
But it was near the end after that. I think it was like during the zombies' turn. You gave me like a thumbs down, and I was like,
Oh, I
Cecil,
have
what do
no
you want
idea.
from me? I was like, give me some direction here.
He's like, screw you, man.
Just thumbs down all around.
Always thumbs down.
And it's also I feel like zombies is generically my weakest game mode. I truly don't like zombies without blizzards, just in terms
Yeah.
of my gameplay. I just never
Yeah.
historically have done well.
Yeah,
Why
it's
with
totally different
blizzards?
style.
Okay,
What do you
Cecil,
like about it with the blizzards? Oh, go ahead.
It just adds a little bit more like stability to the game. I think Elatar, like you can back yourself into a wall, like if you need to. Like sometimes the blizzards don't impact anything, but like say like me and Cecil had not as me and Cecil, but me and Pintex had like a good blizzard to hold off a little bit there. We could have maybe survived. Say like his bonus was cut with a blizzard on the left hand side. Maybe we could have lived there. It just adds a little bit more complexity, and also it makes it harder for you guys to kill us sometimes.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Cecil, I wanted to ask 2 questions. First, what You didn't have a trade on 4, right? On the last.
Nope.
No. Okay. So
That's
how
why
did
it
you
took
feel?
me a
Because
long
you had
time.
a sure win there if you had the trade.
Hmm.
Right.
And like I think your game was, except for the zombie scare on top, it was pretty calm. Like you just coasted until the end. I don't think like anybody bothered you too much. Nobody
No,
broke
I
you.
mean, Elatar could probably have broken me at some point. But other than that, no, it was fairly straightforward. Biggest question for me was if I should have backed that 17 off one territory and just let it go into Mitch and save my troops.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I think it would be the
Right.
if you knew the pathing and you knew it would go to Mitch, I think
Yeah, I
that's
know
the
it
correct
goes up,
play.
so.
Mitch will probably get a bit angry, but he said he was after you in turn order, so he will not lose all his troops because he probably combine them in some way. I think.
Right.
I don't know if he can defend against it. How big was it?
Yeah, I would have had to guess a little bit to see if I could make it work.
It was
Yeah.
20, and there was the chance that it's going to double up. Did you know for sure that it will not
Right.
double up? He said.
Oh no, I did not know at all if it would or not.
So if you're not, that's like
It's the
so,
thing with zombies.
yeah.
One of the things I wanted to bring up though too was like Elatar, did you just want to take your bonus or did you like rationally take out the zombies down there? Like did you like think
Uh,
about it like before you did, or you just like, oh, this is my bonus, I'm taking it?
no, yeah, I took some time to think about it. I saw the zombie, getting rid of that would really help me, and then it was kind of risky because there was like a zombie 5 up in the left-hand islands. But
Yeah.
if the other alternative was to hit Cecil's 3, and I was like, I don't really like that move. It just seemed like the best play to do. It was tricky with that 5, but it worked out luckily.
I was hoping that you were gonna hit Cecil's 3 because I was like, if he takes out that zombies, it's just gonna be up here like with me the whole entire game. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh god, because like I know slightly the pathing for this map because I looked at it and I was like, I know that 5's not going down, so like it's not gonna cause you an issue. I was hoping to get the left hand side islands, but no, I mean, I definitely think like that's a pretty fun game. I just I don't know. Fog would have been interesting on that too. I feel like these could be like
Oh,
repeat settings in a tournament. Like with
yeah, I
Alliance
liked
and
it.
Fog, like I think they were pretty good settings.
I think the original plan was Blizzards. They tested it and found that Blizzards created just way too much of an advantage for somebody, just based off spawn. Like it made it even more spawn
And then
dependent.
you have people like Elatar that make their own blizzards, you know, by
Right,
wiping out the
exactly.
zombies.
Yeah.
Right. Got to get them out of there. The less of them, the better.
So what is the next round, Mitch? What is the next round? What do we got here?
The next
Since we
round,
all go on.
the next round, we're introducing the big modifier, the Mallory modifier of time point reduction. So that'll be a big deal. Everyone still alive at 30 minutes into the game loses a point, and then you lose an additional point each 15 minutes you remain alive in the game. So that'll be really interesting to see how that comes into effect. But it's a Dracon's Fortress 70%, with Blizzards, Fog, and Portals off.
Fixed or progressive?
And fixed.
And
Mitch,
fixed,
I
and
have a
fixed
very
cards.
I have
That's
a
a
very
classic
interesting
setting.
question to ask you, right?
Sure.
What if somebody literally just traps somebody in the corner to like lower their
Keeps them
points?
alive.
No, but they lower their own points also. Why would they do it?
I mean, they would
So
lower their own. Yeah.
Saber, there could become like a max minning, right? Of saying somebody's 2 points ahead of you, and you just need them to drop 1, and you take the bounty and you jump them.
Damn,
Last game of the week, you could do that type of stuff, right?
that'd be
Like,
Yeah,
crazy.
you would
there
have
could
to
be
be
some
like maybe in the very last group in a very specific scenario, but that would be like really low percentage chance that that would happen. But yeah, there's a potential for that, sure.
or like you trap 2 players and you do that and you get them lower and you can jump 2 of them, right? Like, you know, it's because then you get 2 bounties and you jump 5 points. I thought of it
But you get
last
the
week. I
bounties
just thought it'd be like
anyway.
super funny.
Why would you
Yeah,
stall
there's-
that?
So it'd be like if other people in other groups are ahead of you. So like, I mean, sorry, I'm not explaining that right. What I'm trying to say is like, in terms of the bounties, like the 1 minutes might matter, in terms of dropping other people, or like if you want other people to get in,
Okay,
of
so you're
like if
saying
somebody pisses
postponing
you
one
off.
turn to take a bounty, just for the guy you're taking a bounty on to live
Yeah,
for
example,
to lose
say
a
that like
point.
there's a top 3 situation and I could move on if I get the third bounty, but the other person takes it, I'm gonna make it so me and them have 0 points by the end of the tournament if I can't move on. Like that's something that I would do. So I don't know.
Okay, what is
But-
your availability? I think I need to update mine.
Get
Yeah,
out of
what
that
time
one.
are you available? That's the better question.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but it'll be interesting to see how the modifier affects the strategy. Obviously, fixed Dracon's Fortress has a potential to get stalematey, so it's a 70%, so pretty unlikely that would happen anyway. But that'll certainly prevent it.
I mean, I feel
Now-
like the only thing that's going to change is feeds might happen more.
Yeah,
And
just
for my-
earlier stuff.
Is it like, does the match clock start when the first turn occurs? Does it start when the game gets pressed?
It starts when the ready for play counts all the way out, meaning gets to 0 and goes to the map.
Mallory
So
in chat
that's
said
when they
they
start the clock.
tested the settings and they got to 27 minutes game and it was a blast.
Yeah.
Roaring
All of
Knights.
the tests of it, we only had like one test go over 30 minutes that I know of, just
there
because of the way people
alliances?
played it out. There
Is that gonna
are
get
yes.
real
No,
frisky?
no. Hold on, I was on the wrong one. No, there's no alliances. No alliances.
Ah, you can make people
Yeah.
hate each other, Mitch. Come on, man.
No alliances.
Okay.
And no VC, so that would also be
Well, Mitch, with this rule, as a person
Sure.
that likes playing caps, do you think that we could see a caps game that we see this start at an hour in the future, for this type of tournament stuff, where it's at an hour, let's just say every 20 minutes you lose a point.
Yeah, and that's part of the test of this, and I can also let you know that in the Invitational, there will definitely be at least one caps game. So, we're trying to figure out how to make caps work within this format, and this is one of the kind of test options for it.
Question
Yeah,
from
that's a good
Mallory
idea.
Mitch. The fog
Yeah.
game is still going to be streamed, is it?
Yeah, so one thing about PRT events, all fog games are streamed. They can be POV streamed, and if we catch any PRT players in a game that are watching a Twitch stream, it'll be very bad for them. So we're gonna just chalk it up to we've got a bunch of players that know the proper way to do things, and the punishments will be severe for anyone sniping a
Cheating.
stream.
And Mitch, the one thing I want to ask, do you have people checking for that type of stuff?
Yes, we
'Cause
do.
I've had concerns in the past for sure around
Yeah.
different tournaments.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a small rule that I don't know if it exists or not, but and I don't. It doesn't happen a lot. But is there a rule against a dead player doing stuff in game, like emoting?
I don't think there's technically any player. I think as long as they stay within the in-game communication, obviously people can mute them if they get annoying. But I don't think there's any emoting rules.
Maybe
but that's a good
maybe you should
question,
add
as you're
it,
saying.
because fog games
Yeah,
you can like
yeah. I don't disagree with that. That's a good point.
And that was the other thing that, like, me bringing up that little point decrease thing, Mitch. It might be a consideration of you're capped to 0 points. Like, it won't hurt the rest of your tourney total. It might be something you guys already have in there. But say, like, I had 15 points coming in, I can't go lower
Uh-huh.
than 15.
Oh
You know?
yeah.
You can only lose points in that game.
wait, can you? Because
For that score. No, the way it's set up currently is just you lose those points. So you could end with a -3 or something for the game theoretically.
if you're dead, it doesn't count. Like the time, if the time goes on.
Exactly. It's just the players that are alive at the 30-minute mark. They all the players that are alive lose a point. Then each 15 minutes
Okay,
after
if you
that, all the players
resign,
that are alive.
does resign does resign work?
I can't imagine there would be a spot where it'd be advantageous to resign, but maybe.
Say you get a kill and then, like, you're going to die, but you're about to hit the 15-minute mark, Mitch. It might be worth leaving the game, right?
Yeah, that's
I
actually
think
true.
in that scenario you go suicide and try to get a
But that
a
relies
kill
on
or
Okay, so you
something.
suicide and resign. I don't know.
Yeah, suicide and resign. Yeah.
I mean, it's 1 point, so in the scheme of things, if you still have a chance to get a significant placement, The difference between 4th place and 3rd place obviously is 6 points. So there's a lot of time built in within that 6-point advantage if you think it's the difference of 4th and 3rd.
But it's say that like you just killed the person that got 3rd place. Now you know you killed them. You're gonna get
Mhm.
2nd because you don't have the juice. The person behind you is gonna take the 70. But you're
Yeah.
about to cross the say 45-minute threshold. You might as well just dip out. Like if you flag, does that mean that like you won't lose a point?
I don't know the exact ruling on that. I'll check with Crackle. But I think in those scenarios, if we see a really lopsided last 2 players, which happens all the time, like you kill
Hey,
the 3rd
I
person,
see
you're
Mallory at, and she's saying that's not try hard. If that's not the most try hardy
that's
thing
true.
available, like
It
I don't
depends
know
how
what it is.
try-hardy it is.
Because if I leave it like 44-59, there ain't no way that's not try hard. Like,
With the 1 second left.
yeah.
Um,
And then you
Who
get to the
keeps the
next round
official
because of
Okay,
that.
Mallory said that flagging is disqualification instant.
we
So
kick you, we ban you
go to
from
prison.
all.
That's not try
Yeah,
hard,
there you
I
go.
guess.
Straight to jail.
Mallory, I want to add it to I want to add it to the rules.
Okay, I think
Red
we can.
flag.
Does anybody have anything to say about this game that we just played? I think we will end the stream.
Think we're good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the fun. Thanks for broadcasting, Saber.
Thanks. Good job,
Okay,
guys.
it was a
GG's.
blast.
Good
Thank
game.
you
Good
all
game.